Who says great games can't tell great stories? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 video games with great stories.
Hell, it's about time.
Just to be clear, we're focusing on games with compelling plots and characters worthy of a movie. There are spoilers ahead, so consider yourself warned. Number 10, Halo Trilogy. Kicking off our list is the sci-fi epic that took shooters to the next level with its plot centered on mysterious rings capable of destroying all life. As the iconic Master Chief, players lead the charge against the Alien Covenant and soon discover the true purpose of the rings and a threat far worse hidden within. The story is so expansive that there are actually books to fill in the gaps. Though its story and style are heavily derivative, Halo gets extra points for its social commentary on the dangers of fundamentalism.
Halo, its divine wind will rush through the stars, propelling all who are worthy along the path to salvation.
Number 9, Final Fantasy VII. As Cloud, a mercenary for hire, players are charged with stopping a corrupt corporation from draining the planet of its life energy and leaving it in ruins. This leads you and your friends on sabotage missions to prevent the downfall of mankind. Of course, you must also stop a mysterious figure from summoning a doomsday meteor, and you may just lose one of your dearest friends along the way. Number 8, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Taking place 4,000 years before the films, this game showcases the Sith's initial attempts to take over the universe. Beginning with your awakening on a Republic ship that's under attack by Sith forces, you set out across the Star Wars universe, gathering interesting companions and piecing together your own mysterious past. Ultimately, you will be forced to embrace either the light or dark side of the Force by the time the credits roll. It sounds epic, because it is. Number 7, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Taking on the role of series hero Link, players set out to stop Ganondorf from possessing the Triforce, a relic capable of granting his evil wishes. What makes this the standout entry in the series is the fact that its plot not only casts you in a race to find the Triforce first, but transports you from your childhood to a dark future in which you've already failed your mission. Number 6, Metal Gear Solid: Snake Eater. Set during the Cold War in the jungles of the Soviet Union, this story focuses on Snake as he attempts to rescue a weapons designer, sabotage a new superweapon, and prevent World War III. What eventually unfolds is a twisting plot loaded with heavy-handed melodrama, topped off with a tragic romance to boot. Number 5, Silent Hill 2. A survival horror game, this entry in the series centers on James Sunderland, who has arrived in the titular town at the request of a letter by his dead wife. There, he begins to unravel the truth behind her demise. Of course, its plot gets emotional and rather twisted, with the dark reflections of his own subconscious manifesting all around him. Plus, it's got multiple endings, some of which you'd never imagine.
お前の仕業だとなか。
Number 4, Mass Effect Trilogy. While some fans will argue that Mass Effect 2 was the best installment, the entire 3-game arc is incredible. As Commander Shepard, you venture out on a quest to stop the Reapers, ancient machines that cyclically cleanse the universe of all sentient life. Not just epic for its main plot thread, the Mass Effect games are bursting with interesting characters, stories, and rich lore that make up a dizzying amount of content.
If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Number 3, The Last of Us. This survival horror centers on a man named Joel who treks across post-apocalyptic 2033 to escort a young girl to safety, who may just be the last salvation of mankind. Unlike most video games, This one didn't just throw zombies at you, which it does, but piled on layers of subtext while addressing the human condition and even dealing with serious themes like hope and sacrifice.
This is not us.
What do you know about us? About me?
I know that you are smarter than this.
Really? Guess what? We're shitty people, Joel. It's been that way for a long time.
No, we are survivors.
This is our chance.
It is over, Tess!
Number 2, The Walking Dead. This one has really nothing to do with the series of the same name, other than a cameo or two by a few of its core characters. An episodic adventure game, you are thrust into the zombie apocalypse and forced to make tough decisions to survive, all while protecting a little girl. While its story seems simple on the surface, every scenario, decision, and possible outcome are earth-shattering. Don't get too attached. You can't save everyone.
Duck is dying.
I know. What are you doing?
I'm putting him out of his misery.
Oh.
Yeah.
Number 1, BioShock Infinite. Taking the top spot is the installment that took you out of the ocean and into the sky.
Hallelujah.
Playing as Booker DeWitt, your instructions are simple. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. However, even in the floating city of Columbia, things are not as they seem, as you and your new ward Elizabeth are swept into a tale of parallel universes, deceptive logic, and inescapable fate.
Wait! It's him!
Now, where'd you get that brand, boy? Don't you know that makes you the backstabbing snake in the grass false shepherd?
And we ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock. Show them what we got planned, boys!
Do you agree with our list? Which video game story is your favorite? For more entertaining top 10s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
It's finished.
No, I think we're just getting started.